Buffering dreams, the reality of Pakistan's internet. Imagine this, you're in Lahore trying to watch the latest episode of Miss Marvel. You hit play, but instead of Kamala Khan, you get that spinning wheel of doom. We've all been there, right? That moment when you're all set to relax and enjoy, but the internet has other plans. That frustrating wait for a video to load, a page to refresh, a message to send. It's like watching paint dry. But in Pakistan, this isn't just an occasional annoyance. It's a daily struggle that affects millions. It's a daily reality for millions. Whether you're a student trying to submit an assignment, a professional attending a virtual meeting, or just someone trying to catch up on the latest news, the slow internet is a constant hurdle. Pakistan, a nation of over 220 million, loves the internet. From social media to online shopping, the digital world is a significant part of daily life. From Karachi to Peshawar, people are online, connecting with each other and the world. But there's a catch. The infrastructure just can't keep up with the demand. While the desire to be online is huge, the actual internet experience, not so much. It's like having a sports car but being stuck in traffic. Think dial-up speeds in the age of TikTok. It's a paradox that leaves many scratching their heads. Imagine trying to run a business when your connection is slower than a sloth on a lunch break. Entrepreneurs and small business owners face significant challenges due to unreliable internet. This is the reality for many in Pakistan. Students, professionals, and families all feel the impact of slow internet. The internet, a tool that's supposed to connect us, often ends up disconnecting us, leaving people frustrated and left behind. It's a barrier to progress and development. But why is this happening? Why, in an age where the internet is a basic necessity, is Pakistan lagging behind? Why is Pakistan's internet stuck in the slow lane? Is it the infrastructure, the policies, or something else entirely? Let's dive in and find out. Join us as we explore the factors contributing to this digital divide and what can be done to bridge the gap. The digital divide, a nation trapped in loading screens. Pakistan ranks dismally in global internet speed rankings. We're talking way down the list. To put it in perspective, countries with a fraction of Pakistan's population often have internet speeds that are 10 times faster. That's like trying to win a race with your legs tied together. This digital divide isn't just about numbers, it's about real people. Students struggling to attend online classes, entrepreneurs missing out on business opportunities, doctors unable to access life-saving information because the connection is just too slow. This digital divide isn't just an inconvenience, it's a barrier to progress. It's holding back a nation with so much potential. But to understand the solutions, we need to understand the problems. Crumbling connections, infrastructure woes, and fiber shortages. One word, infrastructure. It's the backbone of any modern society, the unseen framework that keeps everything running smoothly, or rather, the lack of it. In many parts of the world, especially in developing countries, the infrastructure is either outdated or insufficient to meet the growing demands of the digital age. Think of the internet as a network of highways. These digital highways are supposed to be fast, efficient, and reliable, allowing data to travel seamlessly from one point to another. In Pakistan, these highways are often more like bumpy back roads. The digital divide is stark, with urban areas faring slightly better than rural ones, but both suffering from significant connectivity issues. Fiber optic cables, the gold standard for fast internet, are still not widely available throughout the country. These cables can transmit data at lightning speeds, but their installation is costly and time-consuming. We're talking about massive areas, both urban and rural, relying on outdated copper wire technology. Copper wires, once the pinnacle of communication technology, are now a bottleneck, limiting the speed and reliability of internet connections. Imagine trying to stream a 4K movie on a dial-up connection. You get the picture. The frustration is palpable, and it's not just about entertainment, it's about education, business, and staying connected in an increasingly digital world. Then there's the issue of maintenance. Even where infrastructure exists, it often falls into disrepair due to a lack of regular upkeep and investment. The existing infrastructure often suffers from neglect. Without proper maintenance, even the best technology can become obsolete and inefficient. Power outages, cable theft, and a lack of proper upkeep all contribute to slower speeds and unreliable connections. These issues compound, creating a cycle of poor service and frustrated users. It's like trying to drive a sports car on a road full of potholes. No matter how advanced the vehicle, the journey will be slow and fraught with obstacles. The same goes for our internet infrastructure. Section 4. The price of progress. Economic barriers to affordable internet. Let's talk money. The cost of internet access is a significant issue that affects millions of people around the world, and Pakistan is no exception. Internet access in Pakistan can be surprisingly expensive compared to other countries. High taxes, import duties on equipment, and regulatory fees all add up, making it difficult for service providers to offer affordable rates. Additionally, a lack of competition among internet providers means that there are few incentives to lower prices or improve services. This monopolistic market structure keeps prices high and quality low. All these factors contribute to keeping prices high, making it challenging for the average Pakistani to afford a reliable internet connection. For many Pakistanis, especially those in lower income brackets, affording a decent internet connection feels like a luxury, not a necessity. This is particularly problematic in a world where internet access is increasingly essential for education, work, and daily life. Families often have to make tough choices, cutting back on other essential expenses to afford internet access. This financial strain can be overwhelming, especially for those already struggling to make ends meet. This affordability barrier is a major roadblock, preventing millions from accessing the opportunities that the internet provides. The digital divide in Pakistan is stark, with significant disparities between urban and rural areas. Many communities remain disconnected, unable to benefit from the educational, economic, and social opportunities that come with internet access. This digital exclusion perpetuates cycles of poverty and limits social mobility. Imagine a student who has to choose between buying textbooks or paying for internet access. This is a common dilemma, and it highlights the broader issue of educational inequality. For many students, the high cost of internet access means they miss out on valuable online resources and learning opportunities, putting them at a disadvantage compared to their peers in other countries. Or consider a small business owner who can't afford to expand online because the cost of bandwidth is just too high. This limits their ability to reach new customers and grow their business. The high cost of internet access stifles innovation and entrepreneurship, making it harder for small businesses to compete in the digital economy. This is the reality for many in Pakistan. Addressing these economic barriers is crucial for ensuring that everyone can benefit from the opportunities that the internet provides. Section 5. Red tape and roadblocks. How regulation stifles connectivity. Here's where things get bureaucratic. Pakistan's regulatory environment for the internet can be, to put it mildly, complicated. There are multiple government bodies involved, often with overlapping jurisdictions and conflicting priorities. This can lead to delays in granting licenses, approving infrastructure projects, and implementing new technologies. It's like trying to run a marathon with the government holding you back at every mile marker.